Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, if you've made it down to part 2, definitely you've passed the part 1, so congratulations. In this second part, I'll be telling you how I passed my road test in one sitting. Like, I didn't go back again. This is no shade to people that have done it several times. Honestly, I can understand that it can be difficult. Like, even when I did it, like, I heard stories of people that have done it like several times and they've not been able to do it. And I'm here to tell you how I did mine, ways what I did that made it easy for me to pass. Okay, so you need to watch it. Okay, so because I'll be sharing everything to you. So yeah, so basically the second part, the road test, is actually where the major work is. That computer test is easy, very easy, but the second part, which is the road test, is where the work is, honestly. And I can understand that some of us, like me, I also got nervous. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not going to pretend that I wasn't nervous. I was nervous as well. But just when you understand, when you know what you are doing, you know what you are doing. And I think another added advantage for me is that in Nigeria, I was also driving, so I just needed to like do some finishing touches on my how to maintain the same lane and stuff like that. But I think that was like an added advantage, don't get me wrong. So yes, so if you are still in Africa planning to move back here, or if you are at home right now, you can just be with your dad, your partner, your mom, someone. They should go to like a field or something. They should guide you. Don't climb the road though if you have not got any license at all. I'm not there, I didn't tell you that. Okay, so I'll be telling you how I did mine. And also, major disclaimer again, I do not work for any driving license company. I have not been paid to do that. I'm just telling you a story from my own experience. So I'll be sharing my own experience. So basically, after passing your computer test, the reason why you need to pass the road test again is because on the license that they give you, that's this one, it comes with a restriction. You can't drive without having someone beside you, and that person must be 21 and above and must have a valid driving license. So when you start working, like, you don't expect that every day that you are going to work you must have that person every day. That person would also want to go to his or her own work and job or whatever. So you have to just do it so as to take that restriction and be done with it once and for all. So after passing the computer test, you schedule again. Everything in this country, you must book appointment. You schedule an appointment to have your road test, and I think it's class C. Be careful, it's class C. And also, when you schedule that appointment on that same website, you have to go through their 2 hours impact video or something, so as to get impact what's it called, certificate. Yes, I had to go through that. It's not hard. The impact test is like a video. The video is just telling about how people were texting while driving, how they had accidents, and how it unfortunately ended their life, how they were receiving calls while driving. And it's like I think it's 3 course or something like that. So everything sums up to like 2 hours. So it's like in course by course. You can't fast forward, you can't rewind, you can pause. Of course, I think you can pause. I didn't pause, but you can pause, but you can't take it back, and you can't rewind it. You can't fast forward it. You just need to pay attention. And for every section, there are questions. After that, they'll ask you questions. You need to pass that question to go to the next one. It is when you finish the whole course, then they give you a license. The license, those are one of the documents you carry with you when you are going for your road test. It's that same office that you schedule, or you can schedule any other office. You should have it, okay? Because they asked me for it. Some people, they might not ask them, but just to be on the safer side, just do it. It's just a video. Watch it, answer the questions, and guess what? Come closer, let me tell you. The answers are on Google. So even if you are not sure of some answers like that, you can just quickly type the question, and then the answer will come. I'm telling you, it's on Google. So Why are you scared? It's nothing. It's nothing. I'm telling you. You know now. It's nothing. So yeah, so when you schedule your appointment, when you have your impact license or impact certificate, you go to the office. When you get to the office, you register. Before you get to the office, even for the computer test as well, you know, when you register, when you schedule this appointment, they'll send you an email. They'll tell you that you have to log in 30 minutes to when you get there. So you just log in 30 minutes before you get there. Or when you are there, you just log in 30 minutes to let them know that you are serious, so you want to do it. When you get there, normal processing with the computer test as well. You still the same thing. You have your proof of residence. You have your issuer's fee. Issuer's fee, that's your fee payment, is $11. I'm based in Texas, so I paid $11. You have your, what's it called? You have your, of course, proof of identification, your social security, and what else again? I think that's basically it. Your social security, your proof of identification, your proof of residence, 2 copies as well. Yes, another thing that is different from the first one, you have to have insurance, life insurance, and your car that you are using to drive is insured. So don't come with a car that is not insured, that the brake lights are not working, that the brake is not working, that the indicators are not working. There's no way there's no, in fact, even the person that is going to be beside you will not follow you. So you just have to make sure that those things are checked. When you get there, you fill up paperwork again. This country with filling forms, God. So when you fill the form, you, of course, again, you need to dress fine, because they'll take another picture again, and that picture will be the picture that will be on your driver's license. So I liked my picture in the first license, but I was like, let me do some touch up again. So I dressed more official and all that. So I had my hair packed. It depends on you. They don't discriminate. It's not like our people back then that, okay, they will say, remove your earring, remove this. No, this one, they even tell you wear your big smile. Actually, you need to smile so that the picture will fine. It will come out fine. Do you understand? So after that, oh my God, I'm wasting time on this. Okay, so after that, you move to you have to wait, because the instructor will be waiting for you. So once you are done with all this, it's like documentation. You have to do documentations. Now the work. The instructor will meet you. Let me tell you how my own went. The instructor met me. So the first thing she told me, okay, I should pull my car to, like, there's what's it called? There's like a place that you have to keep your car. She told me that I should drive my car there. I drove my car to that part. So she said, okay, I should turn off the ignition. I did that. She said I should turn it on, I think, yeah. And then she now asked me for my insurance. I gave her all my insurance. The car insurance actually was what she asked for. I gave her the car insurance. I also gave her my own insurance. I gave her that. And then I think she ticked it or something, because there are some things they will tick. She has like documents. And that instructor is sitting beside you, so you have to be careful. So she will not be in the car yet. It was a lady that did my own shop. It might be a man. I don't know how they do their own. So the lady now, she went to the front of the car. She said I should turn on my right ignition, turn on my right indicator. I did that. Left, I did that. She said I should honk. Honk is horn, no. Don't go and be looking like mama, kill and so. No, honk is horn. She now went back. She said my brake light. I did that. She said my indicator for the back, left and right. I did that. So we are good to go. Okay. So she now came into the car. So she now she said I should. She now read, yes. So now we are going to the main work. So she now read out some instructions, that and that. Do I agree? I said yes. She now said that if we start, that I can't ask her questions. So I can ask her now. So I now told her, I say, ma, from where I come from, the way I'm speaking English now might be different from the way you speak English. So please, can I ask you, if you tell me to do something and I don't understand, can I ask you that you should repeat yourself? Like, can I ask you for clarity? She said, of course, yes. Like, see, these guys are nice. Honestly, don't put in your mind that there's one evil. No, they are really nice. She said, of course, I can ask her. I can ask her if I don't understand what she told me. I should ask her again. I said, okay, no problem. So we started now. So see, let me tell you how. This thing is basically showmanship. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm going to explain to you. Showmanship. Message where they no send you. Like just not message where they no send you. I mean, like just over sabi. Not over sabi. What's it called? Just, okay. Let's say now you say your bed is laid, right? And they say, come and lay this bed. You can't tell them, oh, my bed is already laid. No, you lay it again. Do you understand? So what I did is that when the woman came in, I, put in my, I'm going to show you even with my movement and everything. So I fixed my seat belt. After I did that, I turned on my ignition. After I did that, I told her as well that she should also use her seat belt. She did that. Like, she was already wearing it, but I told her, because you just have to showmanship. If you are a medical doctor, you understand when we have this OSCE thing where there's a patient is literally fine, but you have to just perform some examination for the purpose of the exam. That's the same thing. You have to do these things for the purpose of the exam. That's how it's going to be. So I told him, I said, ma, please, your seatbelt. So she was already putting it, but I just told her for the purpose of the exam. I now did like check my side mirror. That's the side. I checked this one down to check if it's okay. It's okay, but I still like was doing my own. My front, what's it called? Is it the rear mirror? I don't know what they call that thing. It was well adjusted though. I still did my adjustments. Did just for her to see that I'm doing something for the purpose of the exam. Do it though, please. Just know at the back of your mind, for the purpose of this exam. So when we drove, she now told me, okay, I should drive down to where I can see that exit. When I drive down to that place, I should stop. So I drove down there. See, don't do like this. Do like this. Like your two hands should be on the steering. Do you understand? This is how your hand should be. Should be on the steering. And make sure you set your seat well. Like everything should be perfect. Like set your seat well to your own taste. She said I should drive to that place. I did. She now tried to stop and stop. She now said, can I see behind? I said yes. She now said that now she wants me to parallel park. Parallel park, let me tell you. You must do parallel parking. That one you cannot escape. I don't know how. I watched one video. The lady said she did not. I don't think so. You have to. It's part of the marking scheme. So how do you, I don't know, but you have to parallel park. It's essential. So she said I should parallel park. I'm going to also insert, because my husband did a video of when I was parallel parking when I was having my road test. So I have the video of how I perfectly parked. I'm going to insert it in this clip. So when you are parking, two hands. Although some people say you can put your hand at the back of the other passenger seat and do like this. Do you understand? But me, because of my constant practicing, I could do it like this. I could do it like this. So what I did is this, because I watched one video where they said they canceled one person because she did that one. People were arguing that it's not true. But me, I put it like in my head, but somewhere. So I held on my steering. I turned. Then you have to trafficate to the side that you are parking into. So this parallel parking, there are going to be two poles, like 1, 2. So what they want is that you park your car inside. Do you understand? Like inside. So you have to drive from this, like this. This is the pole here. You now have to like turn it and enter. Do you understand? So that's basically what parallel parking is about. So I held my steering and then I turned. Check, like, see, you must do over sabi. I'm telling you, you must do showmanship for the purpose of this exam. Like, I know that some people, they can just, by mere using their side mirror, they can park. No, you hold it, you turn, you bend your neck, you look back well. See, at some point, let me tell you something. Let me stand up so that I'll explain something. Even when I was, I did like, do you understand? So she will know for the purpose of this exam. So she will understand and know that I'm reversing. because you have to look back. You can't just use your two side mirrors, no. So you need to indicate, hold it, turn. While you are using this one, you'll be looking like this. You'll be looking the side mirror. You also be checking here too. Do you understand? You check here, but not much of this side, but this side. You check with your indicators on. Oh, make that thing come okay. Tum 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 tum. So yes, you hold it. You now be going. You be turning. You be maneuvering the thing. I'm going to tell you how I did mine. What I did, because I practice. I'm not even going to lie to you. It takes a lot of practicing. That thing is not easy. A lot of people will pass other things, but our parallel parking is not easy. And how did I do mine? For every city that you are, for every state that you are, there's always an office, right? For the license, whatever. In that office, like the parking area, it is in that office you do your parallel parking. So let me tell you what I did. I was always going to the office to practice with that same space. So it was a space that I had already been used to. So when you practice all the time in that same place, you are used to it. So I would go down to the office that I did my exam. Just imagine, the hustle is real, but it's just a once and for all thing. And after that, truly, you'll be grateful. I would go there every day, practice up to like 60 to 50 times. Sometimes my husband would say I practice like 50, 60 times. So I got used to the turning. I knew when to turn. I knew when it was time for me to turn. I knew when it was time for me to change my tires back. So I got used to it. So every day I would go there, do my parallel, because the parallel parking thing is in their compound. So it's that same place that you do. So I would go there every day to practice. So that was how I was able to do it, honestly. And then after that, once I was done my parallel parking, let me tell you another thing. You must not hit that pole. And they will disqualify you if your tire should hit the curb. Curb is those when you park, there's this cement thing or this brick somewhere by the side. That's where you're parking. You must not park and hit it. Do you understand? So it's not difficult. It's easy with practice. You can't pass this exam without practicing. I just feel that way though. I just think so. Okay. When I finished that, she opened the door. She checked. So she would check some videos will say 1 foot. I don't know. But she will check if you are not on that curb. Some people will park on the curb. If you park on curb, automatically 0. So she opened the door. She checked if the car door will hit that thing, and she checked the distance. She was like, we are good to go. The next one is she'll put you on the road. So she'll not drive out, go out to she'll be beside you, go out to the express road or the road. So I did that. So make sure that you know how to trafficate. When you are driving, let me tell you another thing. When you are driving, when they say turn, when we got to the road, let me just I got too many informations. So while we're on the road, if she tells you make a left, as soon as she says make a left, turn on your indicator to the left. Turn on your indicator, even if it's like 2 minutes more to get there, because you tell after the traffic light, make a left. Turn your indicator to the left already. Turn it on, because I don't think it's advisable for you to turn it on when you are already there. It's not possible. So I did that. As soon as she told me like this, I did that. And then when you are making that turn, you don't just look at the side mirror. No, you look over your shoulder. Those are the things. Look over your shoulder. Look, I'm repeating again because they are looking. Look over your shoulder while you are making that turn. And then also make sure that you make use of your whenever you see a stop sign, you stop. You must stop. When you stop, you turn left, you turn right, you look again, and then you proceed with caution. And whenever you get to a stop sign and a car gets to the stop sign before you, that means that person has the right of way. So you stop, you let that person go before you go. Don't try it. You let that person go before you. That's the right of way. So when you get there, you turn, then you turn to where she told you to turn. Your yield sign is very important. See, and another thing, you need to understand how to keep to your lane. Don't go and be driving on lanes. See, I'm saying that because in Africa, we really don't have demarcations there. Like, there's no demarcations like that. And make sure that you are always reading the road signs. Maintain your lane. If you're on the right, remain on the right. Don't go and drive into the shoulder lane, or when you're on the right, you're on the right. When you're on the left, you're on the left. Maintain your lane and be straight. Don't be doing see, it happened to me when the first time I drove in this country. My hands were shaking. Even as I was a professional driver back there in Africa, my hands were shaking because like it was so hard maintaining that straight line. Like I've catch myself slipping into like on the mark, go. It's not good. So apart from that, what else again? Let me see. I have my notebook here because yes, make sure that you use you understand your brake, because don't just and then you press it slowly. It's not really that hard. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, it's not really that hard at all. Apart from that, what else again? Make sure you use the traffic. Make sure you are conscious of the traffic lights. Also, make sure that you use your side mirrors. Do not overspeed. Do not overspeed. Another thing, if the road is 55 miles per hour, go like 50, go like 45. Don't go 40, 35, because there are other cars behind you, and those cars are going at the speed limit. Do you understand? Don't speed. Don't go too fast and don't go too slow. Just be in between. So what I did is in every road that we have like 55 miles, I'll go 50 miles. If in any road that we have like 45 miles, I'll go 4 miles. 40 miles, because if you go too slow, they will take out some points from you. I actually went slow at some point, and the mistake I did also is that if you see that you are driving on the road and you don't see their speed limit, you can ask the instructor. That's what she told me. She said I almost had like a perfect score. That the only thing I had issues was that I wasn't driving very fast, and I was being obedient. But she said no, I could have asked her. I said okay, no problem. She said I've passed, like I have a very good score, but she wanted to give me an excellent score. If only I had driven like very faster than normal. Apart from that, what else again? That's basically it. If you're able to do this, practice. That parallel parking, my cheat code was I went to the office every time. I would use their parallel parking every time to learn my parallel parking. I'm also going to be inserting like the video of how I did my parallel parking. Use your indicators well. Always look over your shoulder, because we have blind spot. Blind spot is that your side mirror, you might see that the person is behind, someone is behind you, or someone is far there. But blind spot, there is a car that would have is already like on the same side with you, but that mirror cannot pick it. Only when you look over your shoulder. And if you do not look over your shoulder and you traffic and turn, you'll be hitting the other one, and you'll be causing an accident, and you would be fine, and you'll be the one to pay for that issue. So because you are the one that is in the wrong. Apart from that, honestly, other than that, that was it. It was so easy. I passed it, and then she took my previous what's it called? I'm waving it because of course information's on it. My previous driver's license, she took it and had it and cut it here. So it's void. Do you understand? Then she printed me another one. This one is the one that is without restriction. So this one I can use it to drive and everything, while they mail me the original, the plastic one to the mail. What else again? Basically, that's just that. Immediately I passed the exam, I needed to just come here and share all these things in my head, because yes, that's what this page is for. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, invite your friends and families, let them come and learn. That's what we are here for. Okay, Thank you guys and have an amazing day.